Hello, my name is Byron Thomas, and this is my friend Rachel. In America, she's from the North. There's nothing wrong with the North. It's awesome and stuff like that. And I love the South. I'm proud to be a Southern boy. And I can truly say, and I mean it when I say it, but I've never had a racial encounter, or like one of the racist moments. Some people might have any time in my life. And I went to the Luke Bryan Farm Tour concert last night in Clarkson, Georgia. There was over 11,000 people there. There's probably, I would say, probably less than 10 black people there. And nothing bad happened to me. I talked to a lot of people who I never knew. They treated me with respect. I gave them respect. They gave me respect, and nothing bad happened. And I just had a good time yesterday on the concert. And what kind of upset me was, some people had, when I was trying to feed in my head that I was gonna have a racial moment, since country, white people and stuff, but I didn't. And that makes me mad that people always judge that white people are just gonna treat another race bad. And that didn't happen to me. And I'm happy about that, because in my mind I can prove to people and say, hey, times have changed, and that white people are good people.
A YouTuber just like making videos and Confederate flags and white women. That's pretty much a recipe for disaster. Now, that clip I showed you there was from a YouTuber by the name of Byron Thompson. who his YouTube channel is called Go Green 58. Now, I've been knowing about this guy for a while, but just recently one of his videos just appeared in my queue, and the YouTube gods was like, Pinhead Blackston, you finally gotta do a video on this guy. Now, Byron Thompson got his YouTube fame back in 2011. He made a video saying this flag won't come down, and it was a black man, as you see, a black man defending the Confederate flag. Supposedly the housing authority at his college, wanted him to take down the flag because, the flag symbolizes racism. And, and that's the thing. And that's why black people are so, mentally messed up and have an identity crisis. Because, do you understand how funny it looks? They're trying to get rid of the Confederate flag because of what it represents. And then you have a black person defending it, so, yeah. But, so that video, the flag won't come down, I think it got over, it dang near went viral, and a lot of people did responses to it in 2011. But since then, old Byron Thomas sort of faded in obscurity. Nobody was talking about him and so forth, even though he's still repping that Confederate flag. He doesn't get really that many views, but he's still making videos. I'm like, he just recently published a video, like 2 months ago, so he's still at it. he ain't gone nowhere. So I'm skimming through his channel, and boy, I'm like, what I'm saying, let me tell you about my findings. Now the video clip I showed you there was from a video that he published in 2012 entitled "America, Racism Never Happened to Me." Basically, he's saying, well, he's never experienced racism. Hey, I've never been bitten by a snake, but I do know snakes are dangerous and snakes bite people, and if you see there, he has a white woman on his side. Take note of that, because that's going to be, very important, as we, later on in the video, what I've got to talk about. And just that image there is just look at that video, that clip I showed you, and pause it. Very disturbing, because you got a black man front and center, Confederate flag behind him, and a white woman is perched up higher than he is, and that's the thing. So therefore, when I've explored his channel and looked at his videos, now I was just going to expect that, hey man, this is just a black, a Southern boy, who has Southern pride, a black dude who wants to, represent the Confederate flag because he felt that it was that the Confederate flag was a communication symbol or some shit like that. So, but what I found out, or what I've come to the conclusion, that this dude is a Southern Christian, effeminate, quasi-homosexual. And the thing is with me, I don't just call men effeminate, like kind of you're just an effeminate black male. It's used way too often. But yeah, with this guy, I can definitely see where it fits. And I can definitely see why this guy's channel never blew up. Even amongst white people, even amongst the bootlickers or whatever. Now, first of all, he's not very well spoken. He speaks too softly, and he speaks like, like very nasally, like, hi, my name is Byron Thomas, and I like the Confederate flag. I don't see why, it symbolizes racism and so forth. And now I understand. I don't have much baritone in my voice, but goddamn, dude, can you at least act a little bit more animated and so forth? I've seen sock puppets that had more life than this guy. Now, in that video clip I showed you there, where he talks about America, racism never happened to him. How can he be sure racism never happened to him? Either he's just stupid or being disingenuous, or he wasn't able to recognize it, or he knows for a fact racism happens to him, but he's just making this video. That's like me saying fraud never happened to me. I sometimes probably have been frauded in the past, but didn't know about it. You see what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that this guy faced bold racism that stared him directly in his beady black eyes, but he chose to probably just go I'm like, he's just like a brainwashed, just bootlicking house Negro. Dudes like this exist. They existed back in slavery. But in that video there, he had that liberal white girl. That liberal white girl was actually creating a counter argument for him, as he was stating that, well, racism, he never experienced racism. The white girl was telling him, hey, racism exists. So that white girl was schooling him. That white girl was like Ray and he was like Finn. If you guys can get that reference. But she was basically saying to him, like, hey, I'm white, and when I'm around white people and there's no black people around, I hear white people with their racial frickin' frat, and they think that I'm not going to say anything because I'm white. And then Byron Thomas there wants to object, and his name is Byron Thomas. But Byron, I think it's Thomas or Thompson, but it's close to Tom. But Byron there wants to object and be like, okay, what about racism towards, what about the racism white people have to face from black people? Basically saying like it's some sort of even playing ground here. Like, yeah, white people are racist, but so is black people too. I'm like, this dude is completely unbelievable. But now we're going to go into how effeminate he is. And I think that's the reason why he doesn't appeal to a lot of men. Probably even bootlicking, white women loving black men. I'm like, this dude has a video. He had a support video to Curry Underwood. You know who Curry Underwood from American Idol fame? I'm like, he was like, oh, Curry Underwood was an angel and that we're blessed to have it. And then he does a lot of videos with white girls. You know what I'm saying? Not videos with white dudes, not black dudes, not black girls, but white girls. And he's definitely in like the friendship zone. You know, like he's one of the girls. I'm like, in any of his videos, did you get even an inkling of romance there, of him trying to flirt with the white girls, or the white girls trying to flirt with him, and so forth? It is completely platonic, you know. So it's just like he's just like this. You know what I'm saying? This white dude, I was about to say white dude, a black dude who loves to bask in the presence of these white girls, love to bask in the presence of Amber and Brittany and Katie. I'm like, he has one video where he's filming 3 white girls, and he's like a pest to them. They're just looking at him like some sort of pest. And then he's like, today is Katie's last day of being a brunette. You know, I forgot her name. Let's say her name is Katie. Literally, he says, this is Katie's last day of being a brunette, as this white girl brushes her hair. What heterosexual does this? Now you can see why black men who kind of follow somebody like David Carl, or black men who like have that conservative Republican point of view that like to flex their machismo, why they would not watch this guy's videos. And there's a reason why he fell into obscurity, because it's just weird. You know, he's just like this black guy who just, I could tell in real life, hangs and follows behind white girls like a little lost dog. You know, no romance involved. There's no manhood and things of that nature being displayed. But I don't know. Maybe he's putting on a farce. You know, maybe he's really trying to, you know what I'm saying, strong bone him. You know, and it's like he says, man, that Confederate flag, man, that ain't nothing. I'm just, man, I want to get me a Southern belle. No, I don't want me a hip hop white girl that does twerk videos. I want me a Southern belle. I want a piece of that sweet peach cobbler, that old Southern peach pie, or some shit like that. You know, maybe that's it, but I doubt it. But this guy, he's repping out of South Carolina, basically the same state Dylan did his massacre, you know, and this dude does not even have a video on that. He has no videos about what happened in his own state that was just international news. So this dude he has the mindset that, you know what I'm saying, white people aren't racist. He's just going to completely ignore it. I'm like, this dude is just far gone, you know, and he praises white women. Now, he doesn't outward say it. I never heard him say it, but just his demeanor, how he likes being around them. And he probably has, and I bet you he has the mentality that he himself feel that he's not worthy to even touch a white woman. But he just wants to kind of be their protector and be around their glow or whatever. I'm like, I'm sure this guy got family. You know, why don't he make videos with black girls in it or anything? You know,